I have done very large group work with Lynette, primarily around killer briefs. I've done smaller group workshops with small teams on momentum, and then I've just done some personal workshops with her. I've been very fortunate in my career to be a part of some great workshops, but too often one gets really inspired the day that you are a participant, and maybe you tell some friends about it that evening or the next day, and then 3 weeks later someone asks you about it. You're like, I don't know, here's the deck, it was really good. But this magical blending of business rigor, theory, and then really some very practical things that people can do immediately and put into their business practice, for me is a really, really positive differentiator. I think one of the things that I value the most out of Lynette is that she really understands brand and the potency of it. And she understands that when an organization defines who their brand is, when they really understand their why, and they can communicate that to everyone. And that if you stopped anyone in the hallway and you asked about the brand, there would be some clarity of thinking. She values that so much, and I think that is so integral to an organization's growth, to people being happy at work. One of Lynette's isms that I really align with is to have the courage to blow up conventional wisdom and to do something really differently, but to do it intentionally and purposefully. Another one that I love about her, because she really plays to her strengths and I think helps people do the same, is we're all really good at things that we can define and really hone our strengths, and then there are things that we aren't great at, and that's okay. Outsource them, find someone to help with, and I think she's brilliant at that. I would say one that is really important for me, that I learned over time, is to really, really trust people, because when you do, you get extraordinary work out of people. When I think about comparing Lynette with great leaders, it's probably a combination of someone like Deepak Chopra, where there's extraordinary wisdom from different cultures and countries and experiences. And I would combine that with somebody like Warren Buffett, who's ridiculously successful in business because she really does understand the complexities of today's business climate. I think that's really important, that blend. I would probably also throw in there Blake, who started Tom's, because I think she has a really inherent belief that doing well and doing good can happen simultaneously. And then just for good measure, we got to throw some women in there, right? I think I would put a bit of Tina Fey or Amy Poehler or maybe Amy Schumer, because she does have a sense of humor. I tell people that she is a deep thinker with a lot of practical business experience, that she is at one time both a creative and a strategist, and that she feels like more like someone who's on your team, that she's really genuinely consultative, and that they're going to get something valuable out of it. I recommend her all the time. I recommend her for big groups. I recommend her for small groups. I recommend Lynette and the work that she does for individuals who are just wanting to redefine, business challenge or work on their own brand. So Lynette's someone I consistently talk to others about.